everyone, welcome back. My back's been a little bit sore. I've definitely been sitting down more than I'm used to. So I'm going to take you through a few stretches that I really enjoy doing on the Physio Ball. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is come onto your mat, bring the ball just in front of your thighs, in front of your pelvis. And my toes are curled under, but if that's uncomfortable for you, just whatever feels best. I'm going to lean right down onto the ball, rounding my spine. Arms are relaxed by my side. We're on the side of the ball, and my head is dropped. From here, I'm just going to think of the heaviness through my tailbone and the heaviness through the top of my head. Relaxing into the ball and just holding here for about 30 seconds to a minute. And again, just releasing any tension through the neck or shoulders. Just melting over top of that ball. From here, I'm going to curl my toes under and just little movements. I'm going to roll myself forward, bringing my head a little bit closer towards the ground. And then I'm just going to roll back, taking my tailbone towards the heels. Rolling forward. Think of that length through your low back and around. And again, you can make this as big or as small as you like. If you don't want to move around on your ball and you just want to hang out over top, feel free to do that. Just a couple more times, rolling forward, bringing your head down towards the floor and rolling back. Good. Last one here, just rolling it forward and taking it back. This time I'm just going to hug the ball. I'm going to lower my tailbone down towards my heels, hugging the ball here. Good. All right. From there, I'm going to lean forward again. Okay. I'm going to bring my hands beside the ball. Thinking of a straight spine, just a little bit of glute activation and upper back extension. As I exhale, I'm going to extend my legs forward, just gently lifting my chest up and out, and then bringing it back nice and relaxed. Good. Exhale, pressing it out, little lift. Try not to push into your hands, okay? Just reaching the heart forward towards the edge of your mat and back down. Pressing out, lengthening, and just a gentle lift up and back down. We're just going to do 2 more of these here. Pressing out, again, a little bit of activation through those glutes and hamstrings and back down. Good. Last one, pressing out. And then bringing it back in. All right, so from here, I'm going to sit on top of my ball. Now, I've taken it to the back of my mat just so I have enough room. Okay, so sitting up nice and tall, I'm going to start with my hands beside the ball. I'm going to think of drawing that abdominal wall in towards the spine. Hands are now on the ball, and I'm guiding myself down so that my tailbone almost comes to the floor. I'm going to bring my head back, resting on the ball, and then push into my feet. So lengthening up over top of the ball. Couple options here. You can keep your arms by your sides. You can reach the arms out to the side, getting a nice stretch through the chest. You can also reach your arms up overhead. Just like we did in the opposite direction, we're going to roll forwards and backwards, making sure that your spine stays connected to the ball as you roll forwards or backwards. You might notice that my bum is coming a little bit closer to the floor, pushing back to my head. Good. So a nice passive spinal flexion, spinal extension, leaning over top of the ball. Good. All right, so we're going to press back. I'm going to bring my hands behind my head for support. From here, I'm going to bend back down, gently tuck my chin in towards the chest, and then lower myself down to the floor. Just be careful because your ball might pop out from behind you. All right, so we did flexion of the spine, extension of the spine. Now we're going to do lateral or side flexion. So bring the ball right up against your hip, lean into the ball. Take the top leg, lengthen it long, and I'm just going to guide my lower hand to the floor. Think of your hips square, your spine square, and then just bring that top arm up and over. So we're stretching through that side of your body and just relaxing over top of the ball. Think of breathing into all those tight spots you feel. Now, if this reaches too much for your neck or shoulders with the arm, feel free to bring it back down, okay? You can even bend the elbow, shorten that lever a little bit, or lengthen it nice and long. Head is resting, ear towards the shoulder. Good. Bring that arm up, bend that top knee in, sit back towards those hips. Good. All right, let's move it towards the opposite side. Again, bring that hip bone, that hip up to the ball, leaning into the ball, extend that top leg long. Bring that bottom side to the ball, bottom hand down, and then a big stretch over. Okay, try and rest your ear on the shoulder. Notice the difference on this side. Again, if it's still uncomfortable, you can shorten the lever, bend your bottom arm, or bring it down by your side. Just listen to your body and do what feels best for you. A couple more breaths, holding and reaching. Good. Bring it up. Bend the knee. Sit the hips back down. Perfect. Now we're going to lie down onto your back. Okay. Again, I'm going to drape my legs over top of the ball, bringing the head down to the floor. From here, arms out to the side. Okay, you can keep your arms long or bent, whatever feels most comfortable for you. Thinking of your shoulder blades planted down onto the floor. Okay, and starting with a smaller range of movement. As you inhale, just think of your knees rocking towards one side. As you exhale, use those oblique muscles and pull it back up to center. Inhale as you rock towards the opposite side and exhaling up. So we're just going to keep with this movement, rotating through the spine, slowly increasing that range of movement every time, really focusing on keeping your shoulder blades connected to the floor. Good. All right, if you're feeling comfortable there, we can start turning your head in the opposite direction of your knees. Good. Rotating to one side and then back up to center. Good. Let's do 4 more all together. So 2 more on each side. Just rolling side to side with that ball. Good. And exhale. Back to center. Good. From here, I'm going to bring my arms back down by my side, readjust my shirt, and then I'm going to walk the ball out. So now my feet are on the ball. I'm going to take my one leg, I'm going to cross it over the opposite thigh so it's turned out towards the side, and then I'm going to pull the ball in towards my bum, trying to keep my tailbone down. So you're going to feel a stretch through that crossed leg, hips, glutes, abductors. Think of breathing into all those tight spots you feel, keeping that tailbone anchored into the floor. And then roll it away. Lower that foot down, cross the opposite leg over, and then pull it in. And we really want to think of that neutral pelvis, so your 2 hip bones and your pubic bone on the same level, natural curve through the low back. Good. Couple more breaths, holding this side. And then we're going to roll the ball away, lower the feet down. All right, so now we're about 90 degrees. Actually, I'm going to lengthen my legs long, and I'm just going to rest my calf muscles onto the ball. I'm going to do a hip roll, so we want to try and keep the ball stable. As I exhale, I'm going to peel my spine up. I'm gently pressing down into the ball, just lifting my hips up. Little bit of work here for your glutes and hamstrings because your ball's going to want to roll around. We're working to keep it nice and stable. Okay, well, once you're ready, we're going to take another breath to prepare. And as we exhale, we're rolling our spine back down into the floor, 1 vertebrae at a time into neutral. Let's try that 3 more times. Exhale, tuck the pelvis, peeling the spine up. So you'll feel that lengthen through the spine. We'll open up through the front of your hips and thighs. Try and keep your shoulders relaxed. And then exhale, rolling it back down. Good. 2 more here. And we're thinking of that articulation up through the spine every time we lift and every time we lower. Good. Last one, peeling the spine up, holding that ball as stable as possible, and then exhale, roll it down and release. Good. All done. I hope you feel a little bit more better through the low back. Have a great day, and we'll see you again soon.